and welcome back to my Tunisian Stitches collection. I'm Sarah. Today I'm showing you the Tunisian Extended Stitch. The Tunisian Extended Stitch can be considered a basic stitch in the Tunisian repertoire. It is extremely simple to learn, but also very useful. This stitch can be worked in any number of stitches. As I often do, I have already started with a traditional foundation row in Tunisian crochet, which counts as row 1. In row number 2, I'll show you the stitch pattern. So, insert the hook in under the first vertical bar as in Tunisian simple stitch, yarn over and drop a loop, then chain 1. That's it already. That's the Tunisian Extended Stitch. So work into the next stitch in the same way. So insert the hook under its vertical bar, yarn over and drop a loop as in Tunisian simple stitch, then chain 1. And so it goes on. So work into the next stitch in Tunisian simple stitch, like this, and chain 1. Again, work like this as in Tunisian simple stitch and chain 1, and proceed like this until the end of the forward pass. Okay, as always, at the end of the forward pass we will work into that last border stitch in a neat closing stitch, as I like to call it, by inserting the hook at the same time under its front vertical bar and its back bar, yarn over and drop a loop. Now the forward pass is completed, we will proceed with the return pass, which is the standard one. So yarn over and pull through one loop only once, yarn over and pull through 2 loops together, repeating this until the end of the row. Okay, so this is row 2 completed, and this is it basically. So this is the stitch. We just work into each stitch in Tunisian simple stitch and add a chain 1, which is the extension, so to speak. Okay. Okay, so what I did is I worked another row in Tunisian Extended Stitch to show you the texture, what it's like. So as I said at the beginning of this tutorial, the Tunisian Extended Stitch is extremely useful because it is one of the advised things to do in order to avoid, or let's say keep under control, the typical curling of the work in Tunisian crochet. In this case, as you see, the piece remains absolutely straight at the border, no curling at all. And this is why many people choose to use the extended stitch at the beginning of a project. So they just basically work a row in Tunisian Extended Stitch and then proceed with the stitch given by the pattern in order to obtain a nice edge that does not roll up. So the technical reason for this, I will go into it in a future tutorial of mine, in which I will talk at last of this typical issue of Tunisian crochet, the curling, the infamous curling. Okay, but this is the stitch. I also think that it is a good, a nice variation of the Tunisian simple stitch. As you see, the texture is slightly different. It creates these cute knots here. And okay, this is it. So thank you for watching and see you next time with another beautiful Tunisian stitch. Bye bye.